Once again, my name is Sally Albrecht. As the chair of the Board of Trustees of Omicron Delta Kappa, I welcome you to this initiation ceremony held on your behalf. Those of us who are members of ODK value its high ideals and purposes as we strive to provide leadership in worthy undertakings and to be of service to others. We believe in the tenets of this society and those principles for which it stands. We are pleased and honored to share them with you today as we welcome you into your school's circle of Omicron Delta Kappa. Let us welcome Taylor Ketchum, student president for the Stockton University Circle, who will lead our opening moment of reflection.
We are grateful for the privilege of leadership in worthy undertakings and for the ideals of Omicron Delta Kappa. Give to all who are assembled to confer the honors of initiation upon these duly elected members as a renewed vision of the meaning of Omicron Delta Kappa. Grant the desire for creative thinking, for high purposes and ideals, for moral strength and integrity may ever remain close to our hearts. Grant also that we may strive without ceasing to incorporate them into our lives as students, faculty, staff, alumni, and civic leaders. Instill in us the principles of faith and courage, of honest work, and of sacrifice for the tasks that lie before us.
You have undertaken upon yourselves the obligation of membership in the Omicron Delta Kappa Society. This means that you will ever seek to make it a real factor for good in academic and community life, not only in your own college or university, but in American educational institutions at large, as well as in the communities in which you will lead. As a member, you commit that you will make every effort to practice its high ideals, both in private and public life, so that the world may see you in a concrete living circle, symbol of the great principles of Omicron Delta Kappa. Omicron Delta Kappa was founded December 3rd, 1914 at Washington Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. Our 15 founders stated that leadership of exceptional quality and versatility in college should be recognized, that representatives of all phases of college life should cooperate in worthwhile endeavor, and that outstanding students and faculty members should meet on a basis of common interest, understanding, and helpfulness. The motives which guided the founders sprang from the desire to bring together one body for the general good of the institution, leaders from all parts of the college or university community. The success of the ODK idea, an essential part of which is its joint student-faculty character and a determination to maintain a consistent and high standard of leadership recognition, led to the establishment of chapters, which we call circles, at other colleges and universities. The society in which you are about to become a member has a three-pronged mission. Identify, honor, and develop leaders in collegiate and community life. Encourage collaboration among students, faculty, staff, and alumni to advance leadership. And promote, publicize, and enhance our ideals. We light a candle to symbolize the ODK ideals which each of you should strive to embody. Scholarship, to strive for excellence in academics and to pursue lifelong learning. Service, to answer the call for action from one's community or country. Integrity, to align one's values and beliefs with behaviors and speech. Character, to distinguish oneself for the good of humanity. Fellowship, to embrace those in the society as equals, seeking inclusive bonds across diverse communities and generations. It has ever been our desire and custom to try to symbolize in material form our dreams, ambitions, ideals, and sentiments in accordance with this innate desire and feeling. Omicron Delta Kappa has also tried to express in material form the key, its noble ideas, its lofty aspirations, and altruistic aims. The key, which is struck in the form of a circle, symbolizes union forever, and the equality which characterizes membership in Omicron Delta Kappa. The Greek motto, for which the letters ODK represents, is Ho Daphno Komos Kuklos, which translates as the laurel-crowned circle. Our emblem, the laurel-crowned circle, stands for success achieved in worthy undertakings. The shape of the key represents the circle, which symbolizes the all-around and inclusive nature of our organization. The 5 stars on the upper bar represent the 5 major phases of college life for which our society stands: scholarship, athletics, campus or community service, social and religious activities, and campus government, journalism, speech and the mass media, creative and performing arts. The number 1914 on the lower bar indicates the year in which our society was founded. We, who are members of the Omicron Delta Kappa, have observed your habits, attitudes, and capacities, and are pleased with your success, your steady growth as leaders in worthwhile endeavors, and your appreciation of the ideals and purposes of the society. We have asked you here today to make you members of our society and to present each of you the laurel-crowned circle, the symbol of achievement. Before we accept you into the Omicron Delta Kappa Society, please listen thoughtfully to these words.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past exemplary conduct, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to finer and nobler living so long as you shall live.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past loyalty to all good works, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to unselfish service to the society, to your alma mater, and to your vocation, and a lifelong reminder that if greatness is to be achieved, one must serve.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past achievement, but it must also be to you a constant inspiration to spend the rest of your days climbing higher and yet higher, ever remembering that death comes apace and that the longest span of human life is all too short for the completion of the tasks that lie ready to our hands.
Will the candidates for membership please stand wherever you may be if you are able? You have heard in these words the great unchanging principles upon which our society is founded. If you are willing to accept the lofty ideals, the sense of devotion, and the spirit of aspiration represented in Omicron Delta Kappa, please respond, I will. Then please repeat after me. In the presence of the circle here assembled, I solemnly promise to uphold the ideals and traditions, the national bylaws of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society, and to support in loyal service its local and national officers, to participate in its meetings, ceremonies, and initiatives, and to diligently foster lifelong leadership. Congratulations, you may be seated. You have committed yourself to the principles of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society and to our timeless values of scholarship, service, integrity, character, and fellowship. From this day forward and throughout each stage of your life, you will strive to serve as a living example of excellence in leadership. You have chosen to wear this emblem of distinction because of your loyalty and devotion to your circle, your alma mater, and to the things that are fine and true in life. Whenever possible, wear this pin with pride to demonstrate the honor bestowed upon you today. We will introduce the officers for each circle. The officer will give a brief history of the circle and then read the names of each initiate. As your name is called, please type "I accept" in the chat box. This is a symbolic gesture that you have received the emblem of membership in our society. You will sign the electronic official record book, and when you have the opportunity in the future, you will sign the actual book. Let us welcome again Carolyn Harris, Circle Coordinator of our Beta Circle, who will give a history of the Johns Hopkins University Circle and read the names of the initiates.
ODK has a long history at Johns Hopkins University, as JHU students formed the Beta Circle, or second chapter, of this group in 1916. Over the past 100 years, Hopkins ODK Circle has contributed to our student community in a variety of ways, including the establishment of the Alexander K. Barton Cup that is still awarded to this day. Sarah Ahmed Hamimi Abdullah. Isabel Adler. Alexander James Alessi. Guillermo Emilio Almodovar. Mam Amoa Dankwa. Gabriela Baghdadi. Ariel Bao. Michaela Bisignani. Jasmine Blessed. Marjorie Bowerman. Abby Bowman. A. Reed Bradshaw. Younglong Cao. Jacqueline Chang. Adrian Chen. Chelsea Chen. Elma Chowdhury. Julian Cortez. Jeremy Costin. Danielle Curry. Sienna De Mateo. Carson Drew. Rayanika Dutta. Oh, that was Rayanika. Actually just met her. James Dweck. Sabrina Epstein. John Frey. Alexander Goldberg. Elizabeth Goldstone. Samantha Gold. Shanice Guthrie. Hussein Hakim. Jiaki He. Caitlin Hendricks. Manny Hernandez Mesa. Lucy Hu. Alan Huang. Rachel Joswick, Goyen Jung, Sandeep Kambampati, Alyssa Kassoff, Ava Kelly, Nicole Kiker, Julia Kim, Marissa Kripalani, Harry Cooperstein, Emma Kurtz-Freilich, Brendan Joseph Lee, Hyung Lee, Wei Lee, Andy Lee, Keva Lee, Stella Lee, Hudson Liu, Molly Ma, Karnika Mehrotra, Katriana Mitchell, Yafan Mo. After the next name, we'll transition to Calvin. Anish Nayak,
Matthew Nugent, Oluwatobi Ogunbinye, Eugene O, Adam Osman, Matthew Ost, Eric Pan, Abigail Park, Amy Paskowitz, Rashmi Patel, Megan Ikini, Nicole Pember, Caitlin Perez Stable, Kylie Poe, Patrick Prochaska, Nahal Rahman, Elizabeth Raphael, Keelan Riley, Sophia Romano, Alexandria Rothschild Edwards, Amanda Rucci, Sydney Sappenfield, Timothy Shade, Kashav Shah, Melissa Shohet, Ariella Shua, Lauren Sloat, Helen Song, Benjamin Strauss, Philip Sumarati, Vivian Sun, Anthony Tang, Lindsay Tao, David Taylor, Elaina Taylor, Nina Topoff, Alexis Trevino, Nikki Trevetti, Yu Young Tsai, Cheryl Tung, Amy E, Marguerite Webster, Nora Wilson, Charlotte Wood, Sarah Yao, Roxanne Zhao, Michelle Zhang, Sherilyn Zhu, Sophia Zalestra. Congratulations.
Thank you, Carolyn and Calvin. Please welcome Aidan Manjigan, Public Relations Chair of the Stockton University Circle, who will read the Circle's history, and Tori Robbins, Student Vice President, who will read the names of the initiates.
Good evening. The Stockton University Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa was established on April 24, 2005. In 2017, we received the Circle of Distinction Award, and in 2018, we were awarded the Membership Growth and Stability Award. Our advisor, Chrissy Easton, is a lifetime member of ODK. Chrissy is a complex director at the university and is well loved by students and staff alike. In the spring, we'll be hosting a leadership lunch where we will have students discover their Clifton strengths, then learn how to use those strengths to their advantage in leadership roles. Stockton has always had a small circle, but we are excited to expand our membership acceptance rate this year and welcome more students into our circle. We look forward to doing bigger and better things each year.
Caitlin Hughes, Trevor Robbins, Sarah Kuznarak, Emily Zembricki, Jack Maniscalco, Alexa Angelucci, Caitlin Lee, Samantha Lee, Brian Adiambo, Amber Munchback, Anastasia Morozova, Kayla Narowski, Elaina Gill, Madison Derbyshire, Maura McCusker, Katharine Campion, Rachel Rowan, Susann Foley,
We can't hear you, Sally.
Next, please welcome the presenters from the University at Albany. Shaho Shwani, Student President, will provide a brief history of the Circle. Carly Van Sickle, Student Vice President, and Christine Rick, Student Treasurer, will present their initiates.
The University at Albany Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa was founded in 2003 with the initial induction of 44 members. Our commitment to promoting exemplary leadership is demonstrated in our annual conference activities and outreach programs. The members of the Circle are active in our communities and in a variety of spheres and disciplines. Most recently, UAlbany Circle of ODK helped raise over $13,000 for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention with the 2020 Out of the Darkness Walk. Over the last 18 years, the Circle has received national recognition annually by achieving presidential or superior Circle awards. The most notable members include mayors of the city of Albany, Jerry Jennings and Kathy Sheehan, University of Albany presidents, Dr. George Phillip, Dr. Robert Jones, and our current president, Dr. Javidan Rodriguez, and senior United States Circuit Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, Honorable Richard C. Wesley. This year, we proudly initiate into the UAlbany ODK Circle as honoris causa the Chancellor of the State University of New York, Dr. Jim Malatras. Over the last 18 years, the Circle has received national recognition annually by achieving presidential or superior Circle awards.
Caitlin Almon. David Arujo. Joseph La Barrera. Daniel Espejio Blas. Marguerite Isabel Berginski. Deborah Brannon. Haley McKenna Carroll. Albert Chang. Hope Doyle. Jacob Michael Evans. Isabel R. Ehrlich. Michelle Marie Ferriano. Corin N. Fish. Amanda Marie Fowler. Hannah Gallineau.
Sri Soumya Ganeshan. Aline Gardner. Lindsay Gillespie. Jordan Giordano. Alexandra Goldfeder. Shane Grill. Jermaine Harris. Leandra Harris. Milani Hendrickson. Selena Hernandez. Isabella Hernandez. Jennifer Horn. Emma Horvath. Rachel Kalter. Joshua Kelson.
Haley Hatchatorian. Brittany Hatchatorian. Rayana Koss. Kayla Michelle Krempaski. Grace Kwiatkowski, Melissa Landon, Anika Lamia, Sierra Loria, Samer Luis Andrew, Dr. Jim Malatras, Elizabeth McCormick, Arzu Muki, Anna Ashley Murphy, Margaret O'Connor, Jada Prasad, Gianna Polemi, Polemi,
Aisha Raza, Alexander Reef, Caitlin Romanowicz, Michaela Schramm, Shira Silverstein, Nathaniel Simmons, Abigail Smith, Lindsay Stancampiano, Nicole Tang, Jared Taylor, Kosha Trivedi, Makosi Trout Miltali, Joseph Vesic, Madeline Wadeson,
Kayla Walker, Iana Weinstein, Megan Wells, Courtney Wasowski, Anki Wu, Jenny Wu.
Thank you, University at Albany Circle. And finally, please welcome Stacy Melleret, Circle Coordinator for the University of Central Florida, to tell us about their circle and present their initiatives.
Founders of ODK formulated the idea that leadership of exceptional quality and versatility in college should be recognized. That representatives in all phases of college life should cooperate in worthwhile endeavors, and that outstanding student, faculty, and administrative members should meet on a basis of mutual interest, understanding, and helpfulness. The Central Florida Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa was chartered at the University of Central Florida, then known as Florida Technological University, on May 25th, 1974, and has been active ever since, annually participating in UCF's annual Leadership Week each February. In this circle's 46th year of existence, we are proud to recognize the achievements of 19 outstanding individuals from all phases of college life. Cedar Bauer, Michael Cartwright, Naya Chung, Jenna Delgado. Melody First. Grace Frizzoli. Ava Hickman. Rena Howie. Hannah Jensen. Joshua Kaplan. Horvey Palaswa. Ebony Parsons. Madison Pelchat. Ada Solano. Sana Tabrez. Matthew Tauber. Miriam Taveras. Roosevelt Toissant. Andrew Vaughn. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. Congratulations to all of the new members of Omicron Delta Kappa. Initiates, please remember to sign the digital record book. To conclude the ceremony, let us pause for a final moment of reflection. Our eyes are open to all lovely objects of righteousness and truth, courage and enthusiasm, high impulse and lofty thought. In this, our hour of great dedication, let us go out into the world and keep fresh in our lives the ideals which we have affirmed here today. Thank you for your participation in this evening's initiation ceremony. We hope that you will be an active member of your circle on campus and continue to stay in touch with our society as your career progresses. Information about ODK and our member benefits, including our annual National Leadership Conference this April, are located on our website, odk.org. Good night and good luck.